Hi everyone, it's a Monday, so happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in to another video. We are going to talk about love today. Valentine's Day is 1 week away, and I've been working on a poetry project that I want to do with my daughter, Annalise. So I'm going to set up a poem exercise. I don't think she's ever written a poem before, but I'm pulling some inspiration after doing some searches online, and there are so many ways to do poetry structure. I think this is a great idea and project for kids and adults, so even if you're just a grown-up, like I claim to be, and you are looking to do a simple love poem for your significant other, your mom, your dad, whoever, you could adapt this little prompt. And from what I'm familiar with, and in writing a little bit on my own as well, poetry is a play of words considering things like rhyme, something like syllables and what's referred to as meter, but we're not delving into kind of the academic way of looking at poetry writing. We are simply going to challenge ourselves to work with what we have, and we'll push ourselves to our own personal limit. But the goal here isn't to say we are going to become published poets. The goal is rather that we as individuals have feelings and emotions, and that we are more than capable of expressing those thoughts, feelings, emotions in writing. I did some research online, and as I was looking for poems for kids and love poems in particular, I came across a poem by Nikki Giovani titled Resignation, and so I want to take a moment to read that for you. I love you because the earth turns round the sun, because the north wind blows north, sometimes, because the Pope is Catholic and most rabbis Jewish, because the winters flow into springs and the air clears after a storm, because only my love for you, despite the charms of gravity, keeps me from falling off this earth into another dimension. I love you because it is the natural order of things. I love you like the habit I picked up in college of sleeping through lectures or saying I'm sorry when I get stopped for speeding because I drink a glass of water in the morning and chain smoke cigarettes all through the day because I take my coffee black and my milk with chocolate because you keep my feet warm through my life a mess. I love you because I don't want it any other way. I am helpless in my love for you. It makes me so happy to hear you call my name. I am amazed you can resist locking me in an echo chamber where your voice reverberates through the four walls, sending me into spasmodic ecstasy. I love you because it's been so good, for so long, that if I didn't love you, I'd have to be born again, and that is not a theological statement. I am pitiful in my love for you. The Dells tell me love is so simple. The thought, though, of you sends indescribably delicious, multitudinous thrills throughout and through in my body. I love you because no two snowflakes are alike, and it is possible, if you stand tippy-toe, to walk between the raindrops. I love you because I am afraid of the dark and can't sleep in the light, because I rub my eyes when I wake up in the morning and find you there, because you with all your magic powers were determined that I should love you, because there was nothing for you but that I would love you. I love you because you made me want to love you, more than I love my privacy, my freedom, my commitments and responsibilities. I love you because I changed my life to love you, because you saw me one Friday afternoon and decided that I would love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. That was my first time, believe it or not, reading this poem in its entirety, and I stumbled, and I think I might have said through instead of though in a couple of spots, but wow, I wanted to capture that for the first time because I'm really vibing with this poem. I think it is so powerful. I believe in magic and I believe in love, and this to me was beautiful. I am now officially a fan of Nikki Giovani. So here's the way the prompt is set up, and I've built out a simple structure. I'm going to also share the template in the description, so feel free to read over it there as well. But it begins with, I love you because ... because ... So that's a pattern we're going to repeat. The statement, I love you, and I want to give 2 moments for Annalise to write in because, and I want her to fill in the blank. And then the next line will read, I am, dot, dot, dot. And I'll see what Annalise says in that stage. Then we repeat just as we did the first time, I love you because, and because a second time. And then we'll end just as Nikki Giovani did. We'll end with 3 I loves you. Just I love you, I love you, I love you. Hit it home for anyone who needs to hear it. Someone loves you. I'm hoping that Annalise will do this a couple of times for different people she thinks of, and we'll see how it goes. Annalise actually had a really fun request and idea, and she asked me if I could print out her poems that she wrote for our neighbors' kids. And so this was a regular 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I just kind of adjusted everything to the right side and I cut it in half. That way I could just fold it, and now she has a card that she can decorate the front, maybe write or doodle some more on the inside. The only thing I'll point out is adjust your margins, because I didn't really like how everything was so shifted to one side. So maybe you can do a better job of thinking ahead of, because I messed up. But this is what she's going to work with. This one, because the lines, the sentencing were shorter, it kind of aligned in the center better. So you can, take a little bit of formatting liberty there and either, add longer sentences to the next line or just finesse that a little bit better.
Hi, and we'll be talking about Valentine cards. So I'll be reading 2 of these Valentine cards I made. I love you because you're the best friend I've ever had. Because you're nice, I'm thankful for you. I love you because you help me with stuff I cannot do. Because you have great ideas. I love you, I love you, I love you. By Annalise Chincho. That's me. And then I put a little Pokemon glued to the stick. And then I'll read another card. I love you because you're kind, nice, and helpful. Because you're a great friend. I'm happy that you keep me safe. I love you because you're an amazing person. Because you're fun to play with. I love you, I love you, I love you. By Annalise Chincho. And once again, I put a little tiny Pokemon there.
So in doing this poem activity with Annalise, there are a couple of things I've noticed, and I want to share them with you so that as you're working with your little one or for yourself, you can consider some of these points. Maybe look out for oversimplified words. That's A. So what I mean is Annalise might use words like kind or nice, but I don't want her to repeat herself too often. So maybe 2 things to look out for is oversimplified words and repetition, just to challenge her to be more creative, because I know she has other adjectives and descriptor words in her. I'm going to push her a little bit to say, hey, you use the word great to describe your friend. Can we think of a different word aside from great? And she'll give me something else. I think my only other consideration or tip, especially if you're working with your kid on writing, is just to prompt them even more. There's the template and there's the existing exercise before you, but have a conversation with your kid. If Annalise were to say, I love you because you are an amazing person, I would want to ask her, what do you think is amazing about that person? And maybe get her to have more concrete ideas, but this might even further spark her future writing and build up her vocabulary further. What does Valentine's Day mean to you?
It means a lot. It means to show how much I love family and friends, and how much I appreciate them and how much I appreciate myself.
Why do you care about love?
Because love is real. It's everywhere. It just spreads. Love is real. Love is real to me.
Yeah.
And Valentine's is a really special day to me.
Nice.
One more poem, I just speak with my words. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's a song poem. Valentine's, oh Valentine's, it is so special. Valentine's is special a day. Valentine's, oh Valentine's.
Is it Valentine or Valentine's?
Valentine's.
Oh, okay. I took a moment, and really I think less than 5 minutes, to think about how I wanted to write this short poem for Annalise. Following the prompt, I laid out the I love you to because I am ... repeating the first part, I love you, and 2 reasons to because, and then ending the poem with I love you, I love you, I love you. Okay, Annalise, you know that I worked on a poem for you, so I'm going to read it to you now, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so it's for Annalise, and it says, I love you because you are the first thing I think of when I wake and the last thing I think of when I sleep. Because you teach me how to be patient when I don't know how to be patient with myself. I am so lucky to call you my daughter. I love you because you are curious about the world and not afraid to take risks, because you love fun and wish everyone was only having fun always. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Okay, so what does Valentine's mean to you? What does Valentine's plus me mean to you?
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day is about taking a time throughout the year to show people you love them. What are some things you can do on Valentine's Day?
You can share stories, and you wish them good luck, and every year
Valentine's Day is about good luck.
What?
I think it's about love. Well, it does take luck to find love, doesn't it?
But luck doesn't. You don't need luck. Luck means you.
You don't need luck. Luck means you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, technical.
What else?
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Yes.
So, what did you use to get through all this?
I found a poem by Nikki Giovani, and I used her poem for inspiration for our poem.
No. What did you use to get through all the things you've been through?
I use my faith in love and knowing that I would meet you one day. I think that you could do this with your kid as well. I would love to read or hear what your kids come up with. And if you follow us on Instagram, or if you want to just even share anything in the comments below, I think that just seeing what comes out would be super fun to read. So share, please, if you're able to. Thank you so much for tuning in again. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe as we try to hit our goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers. I hope that you are constantly surrounded by love. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching our video. Bye!
Say something.
Hey, I'm an anime. I love you.
I hope that you are constantly surrounded by love. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh.